everybody, welcome to my video. Okay, I had coffee this morning, which is always good. Actually, it's not always good. Sometimes it makes me anxious. But not today because I'm using that energy for something productive, which is this video. So welcome, thank you for being here. Today, as you already know, if you're here, you know, I'm trying to make a corset or like a bodice, like a soft corset, if you will, attempting to. All right, because we'll see if I'm actually successful. A big truck just drove by. Spoiler alert, I am recording this intro from the future. My original intro, it just wasn't working because it was too long, and it needed to be different. Okay, so here we are. Is it done? Is it good? Does she like it? Who knows? We'll find out very shortly. But just to fill you all in, my goal was to make a corset for Ren Faire and kind of just create an outfit. Now you all get to go on this journey with me of attempting to create this for the very first time. I have been sewing for a while. I learned when I was like in 4th grade, I think. I sewed during quarantine, like during proper lockdown. But before that, it's been years and years and years. So this was a really good challenge for me. I hope you all enjoy. Please join me on this journey as I attempt to create something. It's definitely a journey. This is the pattern I got to make my corset for Renaissance Faire. It looks simple enough. However, there are like rivets and stuff on here, which I will need. So I think I'll get some of those. It looks like there's also, I haven't opened this yet, so maybe I should do that before I leave, but it looks like there's also some sort of like bias tape situation going around the edges of this thing. So for my corset, my original plan was to make it out of these pillowcases. However, I don't want to mess up with this material. So I'm first going to make it out of this material, and I think that this will be fine. And then if it ends up working, great. I can use that other pillowcase for something else. We'll figure this out. We're gonna figure this out. And I'll be right back. I gotta open this pattern. Okay, hi everyone. I made it back from Joann's and I have a slight change of plans, kind of. But just to catch you up, so I am trying to make an outfit for Renaissance Faire, and I want to make a dress out of this sheet, all right? I think it's beautiful. I'm not sure if I have enough fabric. I want to keep this intact for the hem of the skirt part of the dress, but that's the goal. I did find a pattern that is gonna work, hopefully. It's this pattern right here. Sorry, my ovaries just started working very hard. Here we go. Okay, here we go. So all simplicity patterns. All simplicity patterns at Joann's today were only $1.99, so I got this. And I was trying to find some other ones, but just nothing that I really loved. So I have decided that if this is my dress, that this would make a gorgeous bodice to go with it. But right when I got to Joann's, when I was in the car, I had this thought of, I don't want to buy eyelets, I don't want to, or grommets or whatever, and I don't want to purchase the tool that it takes to use them or to, you know, fasten them. So I think that it will be really cool to instead have the opening in the center, to have it on both sides and make it tie closed on the sides. So that means I'll have to do a little pattern adjusting, which means I do not want to cut into this right away until I kind of make my pattern. So I'm going to use that other quilted pillowcase, this one. Hopefully there's enough fabric here. I think there is, because, you know, we'll have one piece on the front, one piece on the back, and I'll be able to make that work. Ugh. Yeah. Okay, hi everybody. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I need to like make my own pattern. Or I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're gonna figure this out. It's all figure-outable. Okay, we're back and I figured out how to fit all of my pieces directionally correct. So we're gonna try and cut this out right now. Okay, I'm thinking scissors might just be easier. This is so hard. All right, this is fine, everything's fine. Okay, everyone, this is chaotic, but Peanut and I are cuddling because we needed a break. Peanut, can you not, please? Anyways, my body was hurting from like cutting everything and my back was hurting. So I went on a nice walk. Then I cuddled with Peanut for a little bit and got my Sour Patch Kids. We're ready to sew this thing together. So I cut out all my pieces. She's like stuck in the blinds. Peanut? Oh my goodness. I cut out all my pieces except for the like string that I'm gonna use. So I think I'm gonna make some straight ties out of the leftover material. But yeah, I'm actually really proud of myself for like making my own pattern pieces. Granted, I really just traced the other ones, but I'm excited. I'm really excited. So let's do it. Okay, so I am not doing interfacing because this is already so thick. I'm also not doing a lining because this also has its own lining. So no need for any of that. I'm simply following the instructions for corset A. We are going to pin the side sections to the front sections. So let's do that. Hello everyone. I'm currently trying to create my own bias tape with the like inside of the pillowcases, and I'm pretty sure I'm doing it wrong. And I know it doesn't really matter because it's technically a mock-up, but this might end up being good to keep as the final one. So I want to try and make it work. I'm not following the grain line in this, which I know you're supposed to do for bias tape, but I just can't be bothered to do that because I'm tired. And I had to also sew them together to like get a long enough piece. So I'm gonna try and make this and see if it's working. Okay, so this is what we've got going on. I did add 2 extra seams right here because I didn't allow for or take into account the seam allowance from the middle that would go away. And so this was a little too big. So now it fits perfectly. Welcome back everybody to day 2 of working on this corset. It's actually been about 5 days or so since I worked on it last because I had work during the week. But we have the corset in, you know, just the way we left it, which you already all just saw. And then I did finish my bias tape. So here we go, we're gonna do this today. It's a nice stormy day, but the sun is out right now, so I'm gonna use that to my advantage. A lot of bias tape. And I got my coffee, and we're ready. Oh, it's so good. Peanut, do you have something to say? Be careful of your little paws. Okay, you okay. Y'all, the thunder right now Can you hear it? That literally was like 8 seconds long. Okay, here is my corset so far. I love it. I literally just have to add the ties and then I'm done. It is not gonna be reversible because these seams are not finished, but that's fine. I can't believe we're here. Yeah, I just cut out these strips and I'm gonna make them into ties and I'll be right back. Hello everyone. I am outside and it is beautiful. I just think it's so important to remember to like take breaks. And even though I'm almost done, I could have pushed through. I was getting quite frustrated and tired. This is just your reminder to take a break, get outside, walk around, stand, stretch. Crows. I'm so excited to almost being done. And I'll see you soon. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my walk. There's just some lightning. Oh, someone's walking their dog outside my window. Oh, it's a cutie. Oh, love dogs. You know, I love cats and I love dogs. I am very much a both person. Both. Anyways, everybody, I am so excited to say that my corset is finished. Yay! Oh my gosh. What a journey this has been. Now, before I show you the final product, let me just fill you in on what you've missed on the very end because, well, I guess I'll show you. For context. Here she is, okay? And you know what? I'm really proud of this. Okay, we got our ties. Let me tell you something because these ties right here, almost killed me. They almost killed me. I had such a hard time figuring out how to sew these in my machine because I don't have like I used to call them a tube turner when I was younger, when I would sew. I don't know if that's what they're called, like I don't know, something turner. Is that what they're called, a tube turner? Probably not. I tried lots of different hacks first. So then I decided, you know, I'm just gonna sew them like this. My phone won't focus on it, but basically I just top stitched them together and, you know, tucked in all the raw edges. But it got stuck in my machine. So much to the point where I just had a meltdown. And this was a reminder for me to take more breaks when I'm sewing, to eat more when I'm sewing. I don't know what happens. When I sew, just like the whole world disappears, which is amazing. It's part of the reason why I love sewing so much. But sometimes I forget to eat. And that made me hangry. So anyways, I waited like a full week or two to come back to this and then finish it. Anyways, I'm really proud of the finished product. And my seams are all pretty nice, not on the inside, but I created my own bias tape, so you can see that. No, but it just doesn't fit great. At the end of the day, I do like it and I am proud of it, but there's just a couple things that I would change next time. For instance, this pillowcase material stretches sideways. And so I think that had some part to do with why it doesn't fit well. I definitely would need to add some sort of dart in the bust area. I kind of regretted not following the pattern and creating the eyelet holes and ties up the center. But you know, I couldn't afford to get all the eyelets and the tools and all of that, so this is what I did instead. And I do like the idea, but it's just not that wearable. But who knows? Maybe I'll wear it, maybe I won't. I am so proud though. For anyone on here who has sewn before, you know that feeling of creating something. Like having a vision in your head and creating something with your own two hands is my favorite part about any type of creativity. Bringing an idea to life, something that tells a story, I just love it so much. And I know that sounds kind of cheesy, but I just love it. So I love this. And I've learned a lot from it. When you start making clothes for yourself, something like switches inside of your brain where like, you're not trying to fit your body into something, like you're making something that fits your body. And it really, for me, has a positive effect on my self-esteem, body image, and relationship with my body in general. So if you're interested in sewing at all, I highly recommend just trying it out. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Honestly, I love being back here on YouTube. It's been quite some time, and I love documenting processes like this. So I really appreciate that you all, joined me for this. If you like this video, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment, all of that fun stuff. I really do have some fun ideas coming up on how I want to be more sustainable in my sewing, with thrifting all my fabrics, or most of my fabrics, as well as using up scrap fabrics from when I made masks during the pandemic. Are we still in a pandemic? Yes, but during 2020, I have a lot of scrap fabric, so I'm coming up with some ideas on how to use all of that. So stay tuned. I hope you have a lovely day today. For me, it's like one of the first sunny days. We're just in the first week of spring here, and I am so excited. Anyways, thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.